Well, Kimi Antonelli, the young driver for Mercedes, was able to take it and walk away on the podium to claim the victory at the Japanese Grand Prix. Welcome to Kiko Sports Show this Monday morning. Well, you got that Monday of sweet wins, sweet melody, and sweet success. Well, for Kimi Antonelli, finishing the top of other drivers, right there, the Japanese Grand Prix, third race of the season. Now we say back-to-back victories for Kimi Antonelli. He had to continue from where he stopped in China. Well, after the race right there in Japan, he finished atop of McLaren's Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc of Mercedes, who finished second and third. Here are the drivers after getting to the podium over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I was very annoyed with the start. I really need to find a way to do good starts because, to be fair, the whole weekend it looks like we were doing a good job, and the start felt all strong. But then in the race, I don't know. I think I just did a mistake, and then obviously put me in a really bad position. Pace was super strong, to be fair, and of course we were lucky with the outcome of the safety car. Even though on the medium we had a really strong pace, to be fair. So yeah, obviously I was lucky, but all in all, it can happen. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes badly, but this time it went well for me, and I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, now I'm gonna enjoy the win, but at the same time, gonna work hard on the areas where we need to improve.
I think very happy. I think we executed everything we could have today. I think, to be honest with you, even without the safety car, I think it was going to be hard to beat Kimi. So, very happy. Obviously, it's been a tough start to the year, and to come out with the P2 and feeling like we had a chance of a win, it's pretty special at this point. So, very proud of everybody. I think we did a really good job this weekend of getting the most out of everything.
Quite pleased, of course. I'm not over the moon because it's only a P3, but considering everything, we've been quite unlucky with the safety car, which is okay. Then we came back to the podium, which was good, and to keep that third place in the end wasn't an easy task. So I enjoyed it, and again on a track which historically has been extremely difficult to overtake. We've still seen some overtakes with these cars, so I am still convinced about what I think, that these cars actually racing is fun, and I like it. Qualifying, some tweaks have to be made.
The top three drivers after the Japanese Grand Prix: Kimi Antonelli, Oscar Piastri, and Charles Leclerc. And this will be the first time that we'll be having McLaren on the podium in the year 2026. Well, Mercedes has been able to dominate the first, the second, and just one driver on the podium in Japan. Well, the next race will be at the Miami Grand Prix on the 1st of May to 3rd of May. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain Grand Prix that are meant to go down in April have both been cancelled. Now, moving away from Formula One this morning, let us talk NBA, where we had results of games that went down in the wee hours of today. Well, for some, unfortunately, Ganzi is not here, but his team was defeated 116 to 93 points against Denver Nuggets.
On the play of late, right from the start, no hesitation as Nikola Jokic sticks the triple on the other end. It was so calm. That was just so comfortable for Nikola Jokic. Draymond Green thought about it. Now he'll take and finish on the other end. They try to leave him open. Draymond said the trick is on you.
But Christian Brown says anything you can do, I can do better. Murray on the fend-off and finish. Brown, splash zone. Watson up ahead. Brown the patience. Timeout, Steve Kerr. Deron Holmes is headed to the scores table, likely to check Jokic. Strawther off the handoff. Brown with 6. Will fire. And again. Another 3. Pryor will try again. Off the heel. Spencer. Third opportunity. Goes down.
He was loved in Minnesota as Prince when I was there. They loved T-Stone.
Holmes. perfect exclamation point. Second half dominance from Denver, and they win.
Well, that was Devin Ogeta teaching Golden State Warriors some lessons. 116-93 points victory before the results of games decided in the wee hours of today. New Orleans Pelicans lost 102-134 points against visiting Houston Rockets, as New York Knicks lost 100-111 points against host OKC Thunders. Well, games are going down tomorrow with Philadelphia 76ers taking on Miami Heat, Boston Celtics traveling to play Atlanta Hawks, Memphis Grizzlies hosting Phoenix Suns, San Antonio Spurs hosting Chicago Bulls, Dallas Mavericks, Bartley, Minnesota Timberwolves, Cleveland Cavaliers against Utah Jazz to go down 2 a.m. 30 minutes later, we have OKC Thunders taking on Detroit Pistons as LA Lakers by 3 a.m. batches Washington Wizards. Now, moving away from that, let's talk tennis this morning, as it was a sweet win for Aryna Sabalenka over the weekend, who defeated Coco Gauff in the Miami Open Women's Singles Final 6-2, 4-6, 6-3, and the world number one overpowering fourth-ranked Gauff in the first and third sets, with signaling Grand Stroke winners, and became the first player to accomplish the Sunshine Double, winning the Indian Wells, followed by Miami in the same season since Iga Swiatek in 2022.
Sounds crazy, sounds unreal, and honestly, I don't know how I was able to achieve that. And I'm just super grateful, super happy, and super proud right now. We were chatting a lot about that final. We were trying to dig deep and find the reason why I'm letting these finals get too much in my head, and why I'm letting myself get too emotional. And every time I have opportunity, even though the players played super great, like incredible level, but I found some opportunities and I just let them, like, I don't know, like go, you know. And other finals where I was like leading all the way and then, I don't know, drop the level and get super emotionally tight. So we were chatting a lot with my team, trying to find like something to improve, and mentally we found the way to approach these finals. Also, I did a couple adjustments on my racket, and all together I'm super happy to see that everything together worked really well for me in this month.
It is sweet when you win and you smile. But now talking about Jannik Sinner, who rolled to a 6-4-6 victory over Jerry Lahika to win the Miami Open title and complete the Sunshine Double on Sunday, a day after Aryna Sabalenka accomplished the same feat in a victory over Coco Gauff. The last men's player to complete the double, winning Indian Wells, followed by Miami in the same season, was Roger Federer in 2017. Sinner is the first man to do so without dropping a set in either tournament. Here is Jannik Sinner after claiming his victory over the weekend.
Well, it means a lot to me. It's something I would have never thought, because it's very, very far, you know. Even though when you win Indian Wells, you come here, different conditions, and physically I felt really good actually. So it has been for sure something we worked on a lot. Serving performance, it helped, you know, because getting some free points, it helps also, you know, physically. And very happy about, you know, the level I've produced. Obviously, you know, finals are very different to play, and it's also, I have to say that today's conditions were very heavy. They're very different. So we both were struggling, you know, to go through the ball, but I'm very happy about the overall performance. I'm gonna jump on the plane tomorrow. I'm gonna be in Monaco around lunchtime on Tuesday. I'm a couple of days off, and we're aiming to go back on court on Thursday. Slow, but, you know, to have, you know, the movements again, but the body's gonna hurt a bit. I know that, because the movements are a little bit different, of course, on clay, and then we see how I'm gonna feel.
Well, Well, Yannick Sinner there, and I told someone, if you don't have a Carlo Alcaraz in the semi-final or final of a tournament, just give it to Yannick Sinner. It's the world number 2. These are the two players that are really dominating the world of tennis. Well, still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. In case you're just tuning in, well, you've missed NBA updates, same as Formula One and tennis. But hey, looking at more updates from the world of tennis now, the players will be focusing on going to Monaco, France. But the Grand Prix Hussein II in Marrakesh, Morocco, ATP 250 is ongoing. 1:30 today. Alexandra Vukic will take on Tahabadi as Karim Benani will take on Quentin Hiles as Jasper de Jong battles Yannick Hoffman. All these games will start 1:30 till 4:30. Now away from Morocco. Let's look at updates coming from the world of golf this morning. Well, remember Tiger Woods, who was arrested over the weekend due to, his driving under influence. Well, he was released on Saturday morning, and report has it that Tiger Woods' hopes of playing at the Masters look slim, but he has a bigger challenge than deciding whether to play at Augusta National after his latest car crash, according to Paul McGinley. The 15-time major was taken to jail after his vehicle rolled over following a collision with a trailer in Florida on Friday. He was charged with driving under the influence and later released on bail. So we wait to see. But the message for Tiger Woods right now, remember you have just one life to live. And if you're celebrating or if you're going through something, just go out. Speak out. Talk to someone. Here is Angelica Joe, Irish star. Ayekon.
My body now, Egovina, fire killer, pretty like Sabina. Are you coming back or what? Are you coming back or what? Money daddy rubber band. Now you go daddy other hand. I go tell you matter, hope you understand. Cause I give it to you like you never had. When we link up, it's a mad vibe. I'm a lover at the same time. I'm a fighter. Now we want you need to know. But for every job you don't know. Mara no wado to coach bosela. Do want you need to know where you're madela. When you link up, it's a mad vibe. I'm a lover at the same time. I'm a fighter. It's a brand new day. I'm feeling stronger. Yeah, I fit to do anything, you know. I fit to do my work now. Yesterday was tough, but I don't repair, I don't recover. Yeah, see me as a fresh. Now they ask me how would I do it? Like me, I say I still in the way. If I capsule, I'm for liquido. Yeah.
Repair and recover with Astamine, a blend of amino acids and multivitamins.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libatu, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809 360 7888 or 0706 899 4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
The The Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, CCII, presents CCII 2026 Ibadan Cultural Festival Academic Competition. This flagship educational program is set to bring together outstanding pupils and students across the Ibadan metropolis. Events include spelling bee, quiz competition in mathematics, debate, public speaking, essay writing, and the culturally enriching Ibadan Luma or Malaikbo. Participation is open to Ibadan Indigenes only at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels in Ibadan from public and private schools, as well as individual contestants from recognized Agbole of Ibadan origin in accordance with the program guidelines. Registration opens on Monday, 9th of February 2026 and closes on Friday, 27th of February 2026. The first stage begins on Monday, 9th of March 2026, leading to the grand finale on April 13th, 2026 at Ibadan House, Okearemo, Ibadan, Oyo State. Registration is free. For more details, please visit www.ccii.org.ng/contestant-registration or call 0904-883-1445 or 0813-248-3940. CCII 2026 Ibadan Cultural Festival Academic Competition, celebrating excellence, knowledge, and future leadership.
Now listen, as a player, you owe yourself, your team, your coach, and your fans good health. Don't joke with your health. Your superpower is your good health.
Yes, sir! Yes, coach! Let's go!
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
Ibadan. This is the Sunday, April 5th, 4 p.m. Love Matters, the next chapter. Live at the Jogger Center, hosted by the godfather of comedy, Benga Adeyinka the First, GCON. Featuring Fido, Destoka, CDQ, Omababa, Bash, Dr. Smile, MC Ajele, ATM, Odogu, Babatumishe, Babalaria, Babakamo, Kenzo, Olukoni, Taichi, Dr. Bengu, Creative Toby, Captain, DJ Sexy, and more. Red Carpet hosted by Motunde and MC Toshan. Tickets, paperback 5K, hardcover 15K, tables of 6, limited release 500K, collector's item 750K, bestseller 1 million naira. Available at Ace Supermarket, Grand X Mall, Hessen Salon, Ultima Restaurant, Food Co Supermarket, The Sea Pride Restaurant, or online at ariatickets.com, FonzieWeb.com. Proudly supported by the Oyo State Government, Eleganza, First Bank, Adekunle Ajayi Properties. Ibadan! A new season of laughter is here. Laugh Matters, the next chapter. Joy is coming! Media partner, Solutions FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Kickoff Sports Show still live on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Now let's talk football here, where 34 goals were scored in the Nigeria Premier Football League games decided over the weekend, and that was the match day 32. A team returned to the summit of the log, and that is Rivers United, ending their 4-game losing run in the league. For Rangers, they felt like they could continue on the road from undefeated, but came to Ibadan, lost 3-1. But let's look at how games went over the weekend. Goalless was the scoreline between Barrow FC and Katsina United as Bayelsa United bashed the Kano Pillars 4-1. 10-man 10-man Remo Stars, yes, played out 1-0 against the El Academy Warriors on the road, a point for Remo Stars, but that still did not give the assurance of the team moving out of relegation zone. Now, Enyimba defeated Abia Warriors 2-1. Ikorodu City defeated Warri Wolves 4-3 as Niger Tornadoes defeated Wiki Tourists 2-0. Rivers United recorded a 4-2 victory over Kun Khalifa that pushed Finidi George team to the summit of the MPFL log again. Here is Finidi George speaking after the victory.
In the opening minutes of the game, we had a couple of chances to have taken them, I've been, when you have those kind of chances, you have to score. Talk about scoring, you have to create chances for you to score. And when you have chances and you don't take them, it becomes difficult, They got a glaring chance, and the guy missed it, and they scored the other one. We have to come back. I know our scoring ability has been good, so I felt we're going to have chances to equalize and even win the game, but I was not expecting 4 goals. I think we were very, very okay in the first stanza of the league, and I think that is paying off now. Now that we're not even scoring goals, we have conceded.
Well, Rivers United coach Finidi Judge speaking there. Shooting Stars recorded a 3-1 victory over Rangers International. Esquire United defeated Nasarawa United 1-0. 2-all draw was the game between Blanchard United and Bendel Insurance in Benin City. Rivers United, told you earlier, leads the MPFL log with 55 points, 1 point above Rangers International, who's got 54 points, second on the log. Ikorodu City is third with 52 points, as Nasarawa United has got 50 points, tied with Shooting Stars, who are fifth with 50 points. Looking at teams in the relegation zone, Ramos Stars is 17th with 37 points, Kwara United 36 points, 18th. Wicked Tourist and Kun Khalifa both on 19th and 20th spots, respectively. Now, moving away from the Nigeria Premier Football League this morning, and we talk about what is happening on the continent of Africa. Now, CAF General Secretary Veron Mosengo Omba has resigned as the organization's turbulent period continues. Senegal was stripped off the Africa Cup of Nations title earlier this month, with Morocco declared champions due to Senegal's team leaving the pitch in protest at the award of a late Morocco penalty, which was ultimately saved. Now, Mosengo Omba from the Democratic Republic of Congo did not mention that issue in this resignation announcement, but wrote that he has decided to step down from his position. Now, according to CAF President Patrice Motsepe, telling journalists in a news conference broadcast on CAF's YouTube channel that Mosengo Omba stood down to help the football development within the Democratic Republic of Congo following a request from the country's president, Felix Tshisekedi. So now let's look at an African country today that will be in action in a friendly game, and that is Ghana will take on Germany by 7:45 if that game will go live, according to what we are tracking this morning. But we know some friendly games have been decided in the wee hours of today. Now, looking at some of the friendly games already decided, Cayman Island defeated Bahamas 1-0. Benin lost 0-3 against St. Martin. Cape Verde defeated Finland on penalties as New Zealand defeated Chile 4-1. St. Kitts and Nevis will take on Solomon Island by 9:30. Gabon will take on Trinidad and Tobago, while UAE Faroe Islands game has been cancelled as we have more games to go down today. Bulgaria against Indonesia. Grenada will take on Kenya. Uzbekistan to take on Venezuela. Azerbaijan will battle Sierra Leone. Cyprus against Moldova will go down 5 p.m. Rwanda will take on Estonia by 6:30. Guyana against Belize by 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Dominica will take on St. Martin. But not good news for some national teams due to injuries for some players. And that is Arsenal, because host of names have left England squad, including Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke, and John Stones. 8 players left England squad, including Arsenal Churro, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Noni Madueke, and Manchester City defender John Stones. Rice and Saka have returned to Arsenal for medical assessment after the pair were not involved in Friday's 1-all draw in Uruguay. Now, update you also got is that an England statement confirmed over the weekend that the friendly game on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, in total, 8 players are due to leave camp, including Aaron Ramsdale, Fikayo Tomori, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So who are the players that will play? Well, for Arsenal, Martin Zubimendi became the 10th Arsenal player to withdraw from international action after leaving the Spain squad due to knee issues. So a lot is going wrong for Arsenal, and I hope that cost is not there, such that maybe the return from the international duty and they start dropping points. But for Igor Tudor, he said goodbyes to Tottenham Hotspur yesterday, but that decision was based on mutual agreements between himself and Tottenham Hotspur. Now Tottenham is looking for a new coach. And update we're tracking this morning is that De Zerbi, former coach of Brighton, has been given the green light to discuss with Tottenham. 3 Tottenham fan groups have urged the club to rethink any potential appointment of Robert De Zerbi due to his past backing of Marseille forward Mason Greenwood. Some people are already against that, but Robert De Zerbi is open to joining Tottenham as coach immediately. Tottenham need a new boss for the final 7 games of the season after Igor Tudor's departure as they fight relegation. I'm not fighting my way out of the show this morning, but I need to ask an Arsenal fan this morning how he felt hearing the news of most of his players leaving their national team camps due to knock injuries, and he's none other than Comrade Adedamola Lafenwa from Abeokuta, Ogun State. This morning, maybe they need to go to Yewa to go and get something on their knees or their veins. Egbarewa, good morning to you, Comrade. How you doing this morning?
Well, top of the morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning. Well, considering that, I was with a group of fellow Gunners yesterday, and one of them was suggesting that probably those guys were just trying to keep themselves fit for the tough
remainder of the
matches
season
they have in their club. So that's why they decided to, form, I don't want to use the word fake injuries, to stay away from their international football tournament or football matches.
Friendly games.
Just
Is
to
it
keep
just
them so that they won't develop injuries coming to face what Arsenal has in its front.
Okay, so if you were to be a national team coach, and you
Yes.
know these players are good enough to play for me in a friendly game as we are preparing for World Cup, and those players are now faking injury to play for their club side. Is that the same thing we think about?
Okay, you said it friendly games.
Yes, because
we're talking about friendly games,
you use
and we're
friendly
talking
games to know your
about
players.
Matches that would decide. If you put those kind of matches together, I mean, side by side, there are club matches way more at this crucial.
More
period.
important.
You said what?
More important.
More important to them
than the national team.
If I were to be a player, if I were to be an Arsenal player,
Okay.
I will probably think the same way too, because we have 3 cups, 1 down. 1 has been taken away from us. We have 3 more to go, and we all know how crucial. So I wouldn't want to go and play one friendly, and I'll now develop one injury, and I'll not be able to perform or deliver when I get to.
Laffy,
Yes.
sorry to cut in here. If you were to be an agent, you have a player who has ever played at the World Cup, and that same player is with Arsenal, and that player is not sure of playing at the World Cup. All he needs to do is to convince the national team coach to play at friendlies. Which one will you tell him to do?
Well, mind you, I'm not in the minds of this. I'm not trying to speak their mind. I might be wrong. I might be right.
Yeah.
But I think it's about an individual thing. Like I said, it's what is important to them at the moment now.
Premier League
is there.
important.
We have all those cups we are still eyeing, and we know how many Awolotes are waiting to taunt us again. Should that thing slip away from our fingers again? So I feel for the guys actually. So nobody wants to go and play one friendly, and they will now destroy my knee. And now, and we know what Man City is preparing for us. So that's the.
I get you.
Omogbon.
I get it. So is that Omogbon that you call Inyesom Wiki? Is it the Omogbon of politics right now?
That one is Omogbon raised for 3.
Oshe! Laffy is talking like a mathematician.
I mean,
but Wiki was saying that everybody should deliver their scorecards.
Yes, they shouldn't hide under. It was actually referring to those governors that left the PDP.
Okay.
To the APC.
Okay.
And I said, don't say because you are now with the APC. We want to hide on that Tinubu. You must declare your own scorecard.
Ow.
And those of you that stole our mandate of the PDP and moved to the APC, we are going to get them back.
Wait. Here some Wike is confusing everybody or is confusing himself. Is he fighting for PDP
I was just
or
discussing
fighting
with
for APC?
I was just discussing with Comrade Ajishokpe a while ago off the microphone, and I was like, what is Wike playing at? Is Wike's heart truly in the APC, or is just focusing on working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu
and not APC
as a whole? Because he really came out tough on those PDP governors that left. He called them a failure. He said they were failures, that they couldn't weather the storm of the PDP.
Who brought the problem on PDP? Laffy,
if you ask me, who I go ask?
Let me leave this show this morning and allow you to check the headlines.
There were so many basketballs at that convention.
I'm telling you.
Did you hear what Fayose said?
I mean, say,
okay,
you know why you got back in there?
You hear it on the program.
But were you emotional looking at this lady, Natasha?
Natasha was there. McCarthy was there. There were so many.
Were you emotional with her statements?
I wasn't emotional. I wasn't emotional at all.
Okay, all right. But I think I just need to leave you.
I just feel Natasha wants to be with the winning team, and Wike team seems to be the winning team, because she used to be in the Makinde block before, so she has moved to the Wike team. According to her.
Follow Uno Road.
Follow Uno Road. Hey, you get them.
But something also happened in Oyo State. Somebody left ADC for PDP. You understand? And the person was, when she was leaving PDP, was that Makinde promised her, but failed to deliver, and she had to move to ADC, but now moving back to PDP. So someone was now saying, what if the Makinde faction now reunite with the PDP, with the Wike faction? Where will she put her face?
The question is, will there be a sincere reconciliation between the Makinde group and the Wike group?
Kwankwanso is moving to ADC today.
So many. Expect more.
More?
Expect more.
Okay. People expect more, and we pray Nigeria will be at peace. Well, join Comrade Adedamala on the other side this morning. Here is Buju Benson in Jesus' name featuring Soweto Gospel Choir. I'll be back 6:30 p.m. today for Extra Time. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Like Wallace, we say, keep doing sports and stay safe.